It's a lazy day today. Hair's in a bun. But I wanted to do our second Halloween craft that I have, and it's going to include this skeleton bat. This is also from the Dollar Tree. We're going to make this into a sugar skull animal, and it's going to be pretty fun. Got some paints and everything like that. So let's get started. So we're going to start off by first taking off the backs. We're going to start with the paints that we're going to use. These are all 50 cents from Walmart, so they're not that hard to find. They're not that expensive either. We're going to start with this bright red, bright yellow, lime tree, pink eraser, laguna, jack-o'-lantern, wild iris, white, and black. So the first thing we're going to start by doing is taking this off. You just pop it off. And hi! So right here I was going to take off the rib cage, but I had a very difficult time, as you can see, and I didn't want to break it, so I went ahead and I left it alone. I also grabbed my paper, pencil, and kind of sketched what was going to be black. I would figure out the colors as I went along, kind of organize them, wanted them to be random, so I kind of just made sure that I knew what was going to be black so that I could just paint everything black and not have to worry about it. And now I'm painting the parts black. Now upon painting it on this little bat, it kind of felt a bit slick, and I was thinking about sanding it, but it dried pretty matte and it didn't really slide off. You want to make sure to get in on the nooks and crannies because there are spaces in between and holes and just a lot of details on this bat that you want to cover. In between the bones you can see the kind of like lines, so you want to make sure that you get in between there as well. And I kind of just went over in a second coat, making sure that the opaque parts are covered. And then I went on to the skull part. I left everything but the nose and the eye sockets blank. I covered everything else in black. I wasn't worried about accidentally getting it on the teeth because we are going to go over that with some white. Make sure to get the back parts. And also the jaw that we dislocated earlier. Now I know that you get paint on your hands at this point because you have to kind of move it around, but it's fine. You can always go over those areas later. And our first color is going to be the lime tree. And I kind of just put them in a certain order. So there are 7 colors in total, so I just kind of made sure to keep them in order, but also make it look like it was random. So I did the first part of the wings, and I kind of just did it sporadically. Don't forget to paint the feet as well. I did it in the exact order that I did the ribs. Our next color is going to be Laguna, and as you can see here, I kind of did the inside as well because you could still see the white, but I didn't do it for every color, just on the parts that you could see. Did the ends of the wings as well. And we're going in with jack-o'-lantern as a third color. Make sure to get the front and the back as well. Got a little bit on the black there, but it doesn't matter because you can go back and cover it with black like I did at the end. Pink eraser is next, front and back, and also the 4th color. And then it's going to be our bright yellow, which I would recommend putting that on last when all the other colors dry, because they were kind of picking up other colors beside it and kind of made it look a bit darker than it was supposed to, but I cleaned my brush. And we're going in with bright red. And I'm just going to fill in the eyes and the nose with white, and also the teeth. And don't forget our jaw there. And here he is. It was a bit tedious because I didn't have a smaller brush like I wanted to, so I kept having to go over with the black. But here he is, front and back. I didn't get to film the face and putting the dots on the rest of him. I didn't have my usual setup from above. I'm using my mom's phone now, so I kind of wanted to see if I could use my tripod, my smaller one, to do it. And by the time I already got all the footage, near the end, when, his butt's not dry. I was doing the face and the arms. It was really hard. I had to take it away from the camera to actually do his little details. But these are really simple strokes, brush strokes. I just did a stroke of red on the cheek, just some lines, little dots, more little dots, swirlies on the nose, more lines. So it's not that difficult. There's a lot of swirlies. Okay, I'm gonna have to go over with some black. Just a lot of dots, which is really simple. I forgot to put the backs on here, oops. But here he is, all done, and he will now hang with the rest of my craft stuff. You can do this with any skeletal animal that you find at the Dollar Tree. I don't know what other ones that they have, but I just picked this one because I like bats. Thank you guys for watching. Like this video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe for more crafts like this and kits. Comment down below if you'll be doing this, maybe with some other animal. And yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.